O eternal Father, in this dawn that breaks with your mercy, I come before you like Zacchaeus once did, with a heart desperate for encounter, for transformation, for your presence that changes everything. Like that tax collector who climbed the sycamore tree, I too recognize my smallness before you. I am not tall enough to see you above the crowd of my worries. I am not strong enough to push through the multitude of my fears. I am not worthy enough to demand your attention. But Lord, like Zacchaeus, I climb. I climb the tree of faith. I climb the branches of hope. I climb higher than my circumstances, higher than my past, higher than the voices that tell me I am too small, too broken, too late. This morning, I don't just pray, I climb. I climb seeking your face. I climb seeking your voice. I climb seeking that moment when you will look up and see me, when you will call my name, when you will invite yourself into the house of my heart. Jesus, Master, like Zacchaeus, I am curious about you. I have heard about you. I have heard that you heal the broken. I have heard that you restore the lost. I have heard that you transform lives, and my soul burns with desire to see you with my own eyes, to experience you with my own heart. Don't let me be just another face in the crowd. Don't let me be just another person who has heard about you but never truly encountered you. Make me like Zacchaeus, who was not content to just hear stories, but climbed to see you personally. I climb this tree of prayer, Lord. I climb above the noise of the world that tries to drown out your voice. I climb above the shame that tells me I don't deserve your love. I climb above the fear that whispers I am too far gone for your grace. From this height, from this place of seeking, I can see you approaching. I can hear your footsteps on the path of my life. My heart beats faster because I know you are coming. I know you are looking for me, just as I am looking for you. Lord, like Zacchaeus, I have lived as a collector of the wrong things. I have collected hurts instead of healing. I have collected fears instead of faith. I have collected disappointments instead of hope. I have collected the approval of men instead of seeking your approval. But today, from this sycamore tree of surrender, I want to collect something different. I want to collect your presence. I want to collect your peace. I want to collect your promises. I want to collect moments with you that will transform my entire existence. Jesus, look up. Look up at this tree where I sit waiting. Look up at this heart that beats anxiously for your recognition. Look up at this soul that has climbed so high just to catch a glimpse of your face. And when you look up, when your eyes meet mine, let me hear what Zacchaeus heard. Come down quickly, for I must stay at your house today. Let me hear you say that you want to dwell with me, that you want to transform my life, that you want to make my heart your home. I hear you calling, Lord. I hear you saying my name, not with condemnation, but with invitation, not with judgment, but with love, not with rejection, but with acceptance. Like Zacchaeus, I come down quickly. I don't hesitate. I don't question. I don't delay. When you call, I respond. When you invite, I receive. When you come, I welcome. Come into my house, Jesus. Come into the rooms of my heart that I have kept locked. Come into the spaces where I have hidden my shame. Come into the corners where I have stored my regrets. Come into the places where I have accumulated the treasures of this world that have left me empty. I receive you with joy, Lord. Like Zacchaeus, my heart overflows with gladness because you have chosen to notice me. You have chosen to visit me. You have chosen to transform me. I know that many will murmur, like they murmured about Zacchaeus. They will say that you have gone to be the guest of a sinner. They will question your choice. They will doubt your wisdom. But I don't care about their murmurs because I know your heart. You don't come to the righteous who don't need healing. You come to the broken who cry out for restoration. You don't come to the perfect who have no flaws. You come to the sinners who recognize their need for salvation. Today, Lord, I want to make the same declaration that Zacchaeus made. I want to stand before you and say, Behold, Lord, I give half of my possessions to the poor, and if I have defrauded anyone of anything, I restore it fourfold. I want to restore what I have damaged. I want to repair what I have broken. I want to return what I have taken. I want to heal what I have wounded. If I have stolen joy from others with my negativity, I want to restore it with encouragement. If I have taken peace from others with my conflicts, I want to return it with reconciliation. If I have robbed hope from others with my doubts, I want to give it back with faith. Transform my heart, Jesus. Transform my priorities. Transform my values. Transform my desires. Make me someone who seeks to give rather than take, to serve rather than be served, to love rather than be loved. I don't want to be like the religious leaders who criticized your choice to visit Zacchaeus. I don't want to be someone who judges others for their past while ignoring my own need for grace. I don't want to be someone who thinks they are too good for your mercy. Make me humble, Lord. Make me grateful. Make me generous. Make me like Zacchaeus, who understood that encountering you changes everything. I climb down from this tree of prayer, but I don't climb down the same person who climbed up. I climb down transformed. I climb down renewed. I climb down with a mission. You have come to seek and save the lost, and I was lost. You have come to bring light to those in darkness, and I was in darkness. You have come to set the captives free, and I was captive. But now salvation has come to my house. Now I am a son of Abraham. Now I am part of your family. Now I have a purpose that goes beyond my own needs. Jesus, as I continue in this encounter, my heart expands with understanding. Like Zacchaeus, I realize that meeting you is not the end of the journey, but the beginning of a new life. You didn't just come to visit Zacchaeus, you came to transform him. You didn't just come to eat at his table, you came to change his destiny. You didn't just come to spend a few hours with him, you came to give him eternal life. And that's what I want, Lord. I want this encounter to be the beginning of my transformation. I want this morning to mark the day when everything changed. I want this prayer to be the moment when my old life died and my new life began. Like Zacchaeus, I want to use my resources for your kingdom. I want to use my time for your glory. I want to use my talents for your service. I want to use my influence for your purposes. I have been climbing the wrong trees, Lord. I have been climbing the tree of success, seeking recognition. I have been climbing the tree of wealth, seeking security. I have been climbing the tree of pleasure, seeking satisfaction. But none of these trees allowed me to see you clearly. None of these trees brought me to the encounter I desperately needed. None of these trees led me to the transformation my soul was crying out for. Today, I climb the right tree. I climb the tree of surrender. I climb the tree of faith. I climb the tree of seeking you above all else. From this height, I can see clearly. I can see that you are not just passing through my life, you are pursuing me. I can see that you are not just aware of my existence, you are actively seeking me out. I can see that you are not just tolerating my presence, you are delighting in the opportunity to transform me. Lord, I pray for all the other Zacchaeus hearts around the world. I pray for all those who feel too small to be noticed. I pray for all those who feel too broken to be loved. I pray for all those who feel too lost to be found. May they climb their own sycamore trees today. May they risk looking foolish in the eyes of the world to catch a glimpse of you. May they hear you call their names. May they experience the joy of welcoming you into their hearts. There are so many people who need to hear that you notice them. There are so many who need to know that you call them by name. There are so many who need to experience the transformation that only you can bring. Use me, Lord, like you used Zacchaeus. Let my transformed life be a testimony to your power. Let my changed heart be a witness to your love. Let my new priorities be a demonstration of your grace. I want to be someone who helps others climb their own trees of faith. I want to be someone who encourages others to seek you with the same desperation that Zacchaeus had. I want to be someone who welcomes you into every conversation, every relationship, every moment of my life. Make me sensitive to those who are searching, Lord. Make me aware of those who are climbing their own trees, looking for you. Make me ready to share the joy of what it means to have you as a guest in my heart. I don't want to keep this encounter to myself. I don't want to hoard this transformation. I don't want to be selfish with this salvation that has come to my house. Like Zacchaeus, I want to be generous with what I have received. I want to share abundantly. I want to give freely. I want to restore completely. As I conclude this morning prayer, my heart is full of gratitude. Like Zacchaeus, I have been found. Like Zacchaeus, I have been transformed. Like Zacchaeus, I have been given a new purpose. I no longer climb trees to see you from a distance. I no longer wonder if you notice me. I no longer question whether you would want to spend time with me. You have made it clear. You want to dwell with me. You want to transform me. You want to use me. You want to love me. Seal this encounter in my heart, Lord. Let it be like a brand that marks me as yours. Let it be like a compass that always points me toward you. Let it be like a fire that burns away everything that doesn't belong in your presence. I go into this day not as someone who is still searching, but as someone who has been found. I go not as someone who is still climbing, but as someone who has been welcomed down. I go not as someone who is still wondering, but as someone who has been transformed. May every person I meet today see something different in me. May they see the joy that comes from being noticed by you. May they see the peace that comes from being accepted by you. May they see the purpose that comes from being used by you. And if they ask what has happened to me, let me tell them about the sycamore tree. Let me tell them about the one who looks up and calls names. Let me tell them about the transformation that happens when you come to stay. Jesus, you came to seek and save the lost, and you found me. You came to bring light to the darkness, and you illuminated my path. You came to set the captives free, and you broke my chains. Thank you for being the same yesterday, today, and forever. Thank you for still calling people out of trees. Thank you for still transforming hearts. Thank you for still bringing salvation to houses. I surrender this day to you. I surrender this life to you. I surrender this heart to you. Like Zacchaeus, I have been forever changed by this encounter. Like Zacchaeus, I will never be the same. Like Zacchaeus, I'm now a son of Abraham, a child of the Most High. To you be all glory, honor, and praise, now and forever. Amen.